Good morning, or afternoon for some of you. My name's Sean. Today I'm actually going to explain the about principle, or what we also call our sales influencers. So my main goal when using my sales influencers is to increase the customer's excitement, use impulses that they may or may not know that I'm using. Yeah, because essentially we use certain content throughout our pitch where the customer hears what I'm saying. A lot of the sales influences that I use are based through body language, creating assuredness, using benefits, opportunity, urgency, and trends where they subconsciously don't even realize that, but I'm actually building their excitement throughout the time that I'm speaking to them. Does that make sense? So I'm going to go through these 5 different ways of doing it and largely elaborate on what makes me successful on a day-to-day basis, and hopefully you guys can get some things out of it. So my first point here is assuredness. So my main goal with my customer is I'm trying to make sure that they're confident in myself, they're confident in our product, and they're confident in what we're trying to bring for them. Does that make sense? That's largely done with my body language, how I create eye contact with them, and then the excitement level. I'm also trying to prevent myself from stuttering. The reason why when I stutter, do I sound assured? Probably not. No, so my main goal is that. In addition, I'm also trying to take control with my assuredness. Because a lot of times when you, A, stop a customer in a shopping center, B, when you go to a business-to-business residential campaign and walk up to someone's business or at their house, or C, if you call them over the phone, their main goal is A, what is he doing here? Or her, what is she doing here? And B, what do they want from me? So I'm trying to create control of my assuredness in the way they look so that they trust me right away and they don't interrupt my presentation. Does that make sense? My next point is the benefits. So I'm always thinking for my customer, what is in it for them? Yeah, or WIIFM. And I go through that in my head the whole entire time. Yeah, so some of the not-for-profit organizations that we represent, my main goal is we're trying to make a certain difference for our clients based off what we can achieve. Yeah, it might be a goal of generating $5 million. Yeah, and I might support different clients based off the charity that they're trying to, organization we're trying to represent. Does that make sense? So what is it for them? How can that directly benefit or impact the customer's family or future or friends right now? And how can it make a difference in the long term? Does that make sense? My next point is opportunity. I'm going to relate this to a bit of trends. So a lot of people explain opportunity and trends differently to different guys that they're training. And opportunity for me, I'm trying to create a transaction here and now. Yeah, I'm trying to make it simple and easy. And my goal is to get the customer to buy. Does that make sense? So rather than having to get them to go online, rather than have to get them to communicate with someone at a later point, I'm getting them to finish the transaction with me, introduce the product, explain the reason why there's so many great benefits, and be sure about it and complete the transaction now. So once that customer is done with myself, they don't have to call anyone, they don't have to follow anything up. We all make it simple and easy for them. And I'm trying to make this all about the customer. That's my goal, making it about the customer. And then urgency is how I create a sense of urgency of getting them to buy today. So some of the things I say, hey, look, for today, I'll chuck you in a bonus. Yeah, it's a special offer. What we're doing is throwing in a few extra draws if I'm doing a raffle. Does that make sense? I also like to create urgency when I'm moving my body. Yeah, so we make it really simple and easy. We just grab something with a name and address. For example, a driver's license. Yeah, all we need to do to get the ball rolling is just make sure you're over the age of this. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make it about me, and I can move around and create body language. Does that make sense? My last point is trends. So my goal with trends, I'm either going to get that customer to follow a certain trend, or I'm going to get them to be a trendsetter. Yeah, so I largely do that throughout my clothes, where I have different increments that I'm asking them to buy. I might do a package for a bigger pack. I might have a medium or a silver pack, and then a lower or a bronze pack. Yeah, and I'm going to reiterate which ones they are. If I feel like that customer wants to set a trend, I might go for the big one. You could be the first person today to buy this off me. Yeah, or hey, look, most people have been going for this middle one. Yeah, and I'm using that throughout my presentation and explaining the reason why so many people are buying, or the reason why this one should be for you. You can be that trendsetter. So if you're using the abouts or sales influence throughout your presentation, Your goal is to increase that excitement and subconsciously get the customer to buy without them even know what you're truly doing. Thanks so much. Wow, that